Yeah, so we're all going Gunther on that one. Let's get into what we believe is the main event. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa for the WWE Championship. Who do you guys have in this matchup? The new bloodline has been wreaking havoc and destroying Cody and friends week after week after week. Who do you guys have winning the WWE Championship?
Honestly, we shouldn't even pick this match. I think all of us are going to be along the same lines. We need to predict what's going to happen after the bell. That's the prediction for this match, because I'm pretty sure everybody's going Cody. What we need to determine is how does Cody win?
Dan, Daniel can't say anything unless he says Solo's full name correctly.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
It's like I got to mentally practice.
Give me 1 second. Give me
no assistance.
Hold on. His real name is Joseph.
No. You gotta say the name that's on the bottom of the screen. Cody Rhodes versus
his middle
Solo Sikoa.
Oh, so you sure it's not Sikoa? Coca-Cola?
Hey, I got it right. Yeah, timeout, Brian. I'm good.
What?
Why is it unanimous that Cody Rhodes wins the title?
Come on, Daniel. I think I had said during our WrestleMania show that after Cody had won. As a matter of fact, it might not have been our WrestleMania show. It might have been the show or two after, where I had said that a lot of these title defenses for Cody coming up aren't going to mean as much because of the promo he had with Rock after WrestleMania Rock is right around the corner, and he kind of has a right to a title match because he pinned Cody at WrestleMania, and then the real tribal chief who's currently out right now, he's not back, but there's anticipation now that he's coming back. So unless it's one of those two guys I just named, or maybe a Randy Orton if they eventually get to that feud. Other than those three guys, anybody else that's matched up with Cody, more than likely is not coming out on top. And that's no disrespect to Solo Sikoa, because he's done a hell of a job. I mean, he's essentially been this de facto tribal chief since the SmackDown after WrestleMania. I personally don't think they've done enough to build him up as a single legitimate threat. I know they've put the bodies around him with Tama Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu to form the new bloodline, but I don't think that the pinfall win that he got against Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank was enough. I feel as though he should have had, even though they were still trying to build him up as this heel character, I still should have felt like he should have had more meaningful wins, similar to the win that he got over John Cena in Saudi Arabia. That was a dominant win. That was a win where you looked at Solo and said, "Okay, this guy's the future. He can be a future world champion." I figured if he had at least one or two of those victories before this match, then maybe I could get it in my head that Solo could be world champion. But because it hasn't happened, it's been really more about the guys behind them than him. Sometimes I'm going Cody Rhodes.
So disrespectful. Just so disrespectful.
I don't know. This match throws me off because there's so many avenues where this could go. You know, you could have the new bloodline. You could have the new bloodline. Huh?
Oh, it's two avenues. I keep it simple. Either Roman Reigns returns and helps Solo become the new WWE champion, or he helps his rival Cody Rhodes retain his title.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think Roman comes in to interfere. I feel Roman comes out to interact with whoever wins. So I see a strong possibility, just because of how dominant the bloodline has been now, I see
You're
them
picking
costing.
Solo?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I see an avenue where they cost Cody the title, Solo wins, and then Roman comes out and he's like, "What are you doing? You're not the tribal chief. I am, and I want my title, or give me my title." I see that scenario, and that will be like the closing out moments of SummerSlam, and we see what the hell happens. I don't know. But then in the same bracket, I could see Roman just coming out and Solo being like, "Oh shit, did I fuck up? I didn't think he was coming back," and that costs him the match. And then you follow up with Roman taking him out, and then the rest of them don't know if they should go after Roman or follow Roman, ditch Solo. I don't know. There's a lot of story there.
All right, cool.
My gut is saying I don't see Cody losing the title right now. It would be a giant fucking swerve if he did, but after the run to get this title, I don't see Cody losing it yet in this fashion. So I'm going Cody.
Fair enough. No one's going to be here and take a jump off the ledge.
Go ahead. Go jump off that cliff, sir.
So somebody here on this podcast has to be brave and take the risk and be the game changer, be the heel, pick the real winner, pick the real champion, the guy who has been the tribal chief for the past 4 months, who has been leading the new bloodline into the future. And that man is Solo Sikoa. It's time. It's time for Solo to take his rightful place on the throne. Cody Rhodes has been a valiant champion, but it's a different time, man. It's a different time.
Is it really?
It's a new era. They took out the wise man for a reason. They said Roman Reigns wasn't coming back for a reason. The last domino is to win the WWE Championship and form this new bloodline to be the new, strong, powerful, imposing faction on WWE SmackDown and in WWE. How do you do that? You win the WWE Championship.
And we also there's something else. There's another factor out there that we're not thinking of. There's also a 6'8" Tongan that they just signed. I think Lewis, you mentioned him last week. Ukulele. He's out there. Now, if you want to make an impact and debut him at SummerSlam, that's the place to do it. But if you debut
that will be
him,
crazy.
If you debut him, it seems as though Solo's coming out on top, though.
But what if Roman comes out with him?
That would be interesting.
I don't think that's gonna work because it's like he's such an unknown. He's such an unknown.
So is everybody else. Nobody.
But that's different though. That's a new formation. That's a new formation of the bloodline. So Roman has a
what if he comes out with him and Jay? I mean Jimmy, I should say.
Yeah. That original bloodline has to be the original bloodline. In my opinion, on that.
What, minus Solo?
No, in terms of Jimmy and Jay.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned it when they announced that he signed. It's just like, how many more people are you going to put in this new bloodline? Like, you got to spread some of these guys out. Because think about it, if you add him to it, it's just like you already had Tama Tonga, then Tonga Loa, and then Jacob Fatu is supposed to be your enforcer. So now you add this guy, and now it's like, okay, now you're taking away from Fatu. Kind of taking away because the more people you add, the more you take away from the other guys that were previously there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I'm going to, as I said, my crazy scenario last week of Solo winning the title and handing it back to Roman. That's the only reason why I'm picking Solo. And I don't care if I'm wrong.
The man who's proclaiming himself to be tribal chief, you think is going to actually give up his world heavyweight WWE championship?
Maybe that's what he says. Maybe he's sitting there saying, Paul Heyman failed me. And I told Solo to take him out.
Daniel, why are you into these 1988 storylines? with
It needs
the
to
Andre
happen.
the Giant and Ted DiBiase. What are we doing?
It
88.
needs to happen.
That's what we're going back to. 1988.
That's where Dan wants to be.
Yeah.
Wasn't even born. Wasn't even born.
You heard great things about it, though.
But no, I'm going Solo just for that simple, crazy theory I have. That will be heat bending rather than just
Bending the knee.
rather than having all this confusion. Just have Roman be the heel again and create so much heat.
Roman is wanted so much right now. He's not coming back a heel.
He has to be a heel, man.
He can't.
Because if he comes back as a baby,
He's not coming back a heel. I guarantee he's not coming back a heel.
Again, I've asked this question. He's gonna be a babyface and team up with Cody Rhodes.
He doesn't have to team up with Cody. He just has to face Solo. Why does he need Cody?
Is Solo on the same level as Roman Reigns?
Absolutely not.
With his new bloodline, he is.
No. That's not what I'm asking. He is the new tribal chief. Is Solo the same level as Roman Reigns? Yes. No, he's not. He's not. And I like Solo, but he's not that guy.
Is he on the same level if Roman comes out by himself?
In terms of what? And Roman does what?
Just goes up to him while he has his new bloodline.
That would require Solo to win. And I'm the only person that picked him to win. So
but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There's too many avenues.
Yeah, but you also have to see. I'm thinking about something else too. The fact that Randy Orton and KO both got taken out, so now Cody is literally in a 1-on-4, 1-on-5. There's that.
So those guys come out, and then Roman comes out, and then Roman comes out on whose side is he on? And spare Solo,
or they might just have Randy and KO come back at SummerSlam just to like at least try and help and like even the odds.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they said they were permanently injured; they just got taken out.
Yeah.
You know,
come back. You could have them come back, maybe fight two of them, and then you could have a scenario where then both Jimmy and Roman come back at the same time, and then they walk to the ring to confront the other two, which I would assume would be then Solo and Jacob Fatu.
But
that would be
so many twists and turns. We'll see what happens at SummerSlam. Of course, we're all split on this one. I'm going Solo. You guys are going Cody Rhodes. Let's go over the picks. We all have Drew McIntyre winning against CM Punk in the special guest referee match with Seth Rollins. We all have Braun Breaker becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. You guys have LA Knight becoming the new United States Champion. I have Logan Paul retaining. Me and Brian have Bayley in the WWE Women's Championship match. Lewis has Nia Jax. We all have Liv Morgan. We all have Gunther. And of course, we split on the last match because I want my crazy theory to actually happen and continue this reign of terror of Roman Reigns. But we'll see what happens at SummerSlam. Can't wait to see it. Let's get into last bit of news here.